This book comes attached to Dittos tops and jeans. It's called The Book on Fit.
Hey there. Remember when August meant reinventing yourself with Aquanet, Bonne Bell, and a red pen aimed at the Sears catalog? Let's talk about the 10 things every 1970s teen girl had to shop for before that first bell rang. Number 1. Your first day outfit. You had one shot. First impressions weren't just everything. They were everything, and a note passed in homeroom. That first day outfit? It wasn't chosen, it was strategized. You weren't just picking clothes, you were constructing an identity. Maybe it was a gauze peasant blouse from Montgomery Ward paired with hip-hugger cords and a chunky belt. Or maybe it was a denim skirt, ribbed turtleneck, and knee-high boots, even if it was still 85 degrees outside. Didn't matter. Looking fall was more important than feeling it. This outfit wasn't for comfort. It was a message. I changed over the summer. Pay attention. And if it came from Sears' Young Junior Miss line or JCPenney's back-to-school collection, even better, you weren't playing around. Number 2, the back-to-school binder. Forget plain black or blue, this was the 70s. Your binder had to say something about who you were, even if your mood changed by lunch. Maybe it had a glossy photo of a kitten playing a piano. Maybe it was paisley. Maybe it was one of those ultra-serious suede-like ones that said, I journal. And if you went to Montgomery Ward, you might have spotted a Hello Kitty knockoff with matching paper. Notebooks weren't just notebooks. They were where you doodled hearts around Sean Cassidy's name, where you passed notes, where you stored the one Bic pen you actually liked. And if someone borrowed it, oh, you'd remember. Number 3. The bag that was too small for books but big enough for your social life. Here's the thing. Your textbooks didn't matter. Your Bonne Bell, comb, mirror, and spare tube top for after school, that was the real cargo. And so you hunted for the perfect bag, usually vinyl or canvas, maybe with a peace sign, rainbow patch, or that one awkward iron-on transfer your aunt gave you. It wasn't about utility. It was about the vibe. Whether you got it at the mall kiosk or from a Woolworth shelf, it had to swing just right when you walked. If it held your note-passing stash, a roll-on lip gloss, and a half-eaten roll of Lifesavers, it earned its place. Number 4. The essential pack of Bic pens that you'd only let certain people borrow.
You probably know this little Bic pen. It's so reliable, it's become most people's right hand. Well, now we have a surprise for you. The Bic Click.
You walked into the school supplies aisle like it was Tiffany & Company. Those Bic pens, the ones in that cardboard box with the blue, black, red, and green, which was basically decorative, they were sacred. Blue ink was for homework, black was for serious business, red was for pretending to grade people's spelling, and green? Well, green was pure mischief. You might have let your best friend borrow one. Maybe. But you always made a show of sighing and saying, if you lose this one, I swear. By October, half of them were gone. But in August, you had the full set and power. Number 5. Drugstore perfume that gave everyone a headache.
You can try hard, or you can try soft. Soft will get 'em every time. Love's Baby Soft.
Ah yes, Love's Baby Soft. The gateway fragrance, light pink bottle, itty-bitty bow. Smelled like baby powder, lip gloss, and questionable decisions. Everyone had it. Everyone overused it. Other contenders included Jean Naté, Heaven Sent, and anything with the words musk, mist, or wild in the name. If it came in a gift set with body powder, jackpot. You spritzed it before class, after gym, and anytime someone mentioned a cute boy. The scent filled every hallway and probably still lingers in a few high school lockers across the country. Subtle it was not. Iconic? Oh yes. Alright, let's pause for a second. I know most of you watching this haven't hit that little subscribe button yet. Don't worry, I'm not mad. But if you've been here before and found yourself smiling at a binder, a bottle of Love's Baby Soft, or a pair of Dittos, maybe it's time we made this thing official. Go ahead and subscribe. It really does help keep these memories rolling. And if you're on Facebook, come join me there too. It's where the good stories, great photos, and even better comments show up. I'll see you over there. Number 6. The not-so-optional bra shopping trip.
Miss Morrow, I'll trade you half a prune Danish for an honest opinion. Is it the dress or is it my figure?
Honestly, it's your bra.
My bra?
There was no escaping it. At some point in August, your mom would utter the dreaded phrase, "We need to get you some new bras." Suddenly you were standing in a department store under fluorescent lights while a stranger with a name tag held up measuring tape like it was a weapon. You tried to act casual while flipping through beige cotton horrors. She tried to upsell you on support. You just wanted something from Playtex that didn't scream home ec teacher. Training bras, underwires, weird padded inserts, it was a jungle out there. And of course, someone from school always showed up during the most awkward moment. Every girl has a war story from the lingerie section at JCPenney. Number 7. A pair of shoes that were totally you.
I think I figured it out. Why they call them shoal exercise sandals. I got them because they feel so good, and they go almost anywhere.
Let's be honest, the shoes didn't have to be practical. They had to make a statement. That meant Candie's slides, wooden Dr. Scholl's sandals, clogs with buckles, or maybe boots with just enough heel to give you drama without a twisted ankle. You'd cruise through Tom McCann or Kinney shoes like you were shopping for a gala, not gym class. They had to match your Ditto jeans and your Saturday plans, and they absolutely, under no circumstances, could be sensible. Sensible shoes were for your mom. You needed flair. Even if they squeaked on linoleum or gave you blisters the size of quarters, they were worth it because they made you feel grown up, or at least taller. Number 8. A grown-up sweater that was way too hot for September. Here's how it always went. You spotted it in the Sears catalog. It looked cozy, mature. Maybe it had stripes or a little belt or one of those chunky cowls that could double as a scarf/pillow. You knew you'd sweat through it by third period, but you had to have it because it wasn't about temperature. It was about showing up in September looking ready for fall, even if your arms were sticking to the vinyl seats on the school bus. Some of those sweaters weighed more than your entire backpack. But hey, if it came from Sears Fall Fashions for Juniors, and you looked like you were ready to pose for a Kraft cheese ad, mission accomplished. Number 9. The elusive pair of Dittos jeans.
This book comes attached to Dittos tops and jeans. It's called The Book on Fit.
Every girl wanted them. Few found them. Dittos weren't just jeans. They were a lifestyle. High-waisted, skin-tight, curved to hug every inch like they were sewn on with a hot glue gun. And those stitched yokes? Forget it. Total game changer. Finding your size was a miracle. Finding them in a color? Divine intervention. Plum, rust, forest green, or dusty rose. If they fit and zipped, you bought them. Even if you had to convince your mom they were school appropriate. JCPenney sometimes stocked them, but you had to fight off 4 other girls and someone's grandma to get them. And once you had a pair, you planned your whole week around them. Nothing made your entrance louder. Number 10. The binder stickers. You could smell them before you saw them. Scratch-and-sniff stickers, glittery peace signs, cartoon mushrooms, Garfield with a thought bubble. You slapped them all over your peachy folders and binders like they were tattoos. They peeled, they curled, they collected crumbs. But you kept adding more. You'd spend 5 whole minutes pressing one down with your thumb, like pressure alone would make it stay through a school year. Some girls traded them like currency. Some hoarded them in plastic baggies. Some tried to laminate their trapper keepers with sticker overload. It never worked, but man, was it fun. So, there you have it. 10 things you only shopped for in August if you were a 1970s teen girl. Back then, prepping for school wasn't about apps or online orders. It was about catalogs spread out on the carpet, department stores with fluorescent lights, and mall trips with your best friend, and a pocket full of quarters for Orange Julius. You planned your entrance like it was prom, armed with Bonne Bell and Bic pens. And even if none of it went according to plan, your stickers peeled, your shoes gave you blisters, your jeans were too tight to breathe, you walked into that building like you owned it. Thanks for watching. If this brought back memories, or a whiff of Love's Baby Soft, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more trips down memory lane. And hey, drop a comment with your first day outfit or favorite shopping haul from back in the day. I'll be reading every single one.